Welcome to Sci-Fi Stories. If you love stories of courage and mystery, make sure to subscribe and join our growing community.
The dome closed with a sound like the universe clearing its throat. Inside stood Elias Rowe. No armor. No implants. No tools. Just skin, bone, and a human brain. Above him, the Galactic Survival Conclave watched from lead observation galleries. Species from across 23 star systems leaned toward the glass, eager. The primal gauntlet was not entertainment. It was humiliation. Every cycle, one representative from a technologically dependent species was dropped into 60 square kilometers of hostile wilderness. 7 days. No weapons. No manufactured items. No modification of the environment. Contestant Elias Rowe of Earth intoned high arbiter Sealer. You may use only what nature provides. No shaping. No altering. No construction. Elias raised a hand. Clarification. If I move something from one place to another, is that altering? Murmurs rippled through the chamber. Relocation is permitted, Sealer replied cautiously. Transformation is not. Elias nodded slowly. Understood. The trial began. He did not run. He did not panic. He walked to the riverbank and started picking up rocks. Observers zoomed in. He examined weight, fracture lines, grain direction. Then he struck one stone against another. Crack. A razor flake split free. Gasps echoed in the viewing chamber. He is damaging the stone, one evaluator protested. He is revealing structure, another corrected. Within minutes, Elias held a cutting edge sharp enough to part skin. He looked up at the nearest camera. You didn't ban physics. Silence. He moved next to fibrous plants growing along the waterline. Stripped them. Twisted them. Rolled them along his thigh. Cordage formed beneath his fingers like memory waking up. How does he know that technique? Whispered a Jalari anthropologist. Primitive archival footage shows humans practicing this tens of thousands of years ago, replied another. By sunset, Elias had a stone blade, 30 meters of braided cord, a raised shelter platform, a friction fire kit, a drying rack for food. Day 1. Most competitors spent day 1 crying. Night fell. Predators prowled. A 6-limbed carnivore stalked near his camp, jaws lined with hooked teeth. Elias didn't flee. He picked up a straight branch, shaved it smooth, hardened the tip in fire, balanced the weight. When the predator lunged, the spear met it mid-charge. Clean. Precise. The beast fell. The conclave chamber went silent. He killed a Tier 3 apex organism with a stick, someone breathed. No, corrected the anthropologist softly. He killed it with applied geometry. Day 2. He processed the animal completely. Meat smoked over coals. Hide scraped and stretched. Bones shaped into awls and barbed tips. Sinew dried into high-tension thread. Shaping is prohibited. Sealer barked. Technical review flickered across holographic displays. He is not introducing foreign material, ruled the compliance AI. He is reorganizing existing matter. He is manufacturing, Sealer insisted. He is human, the AI replied. By day 3, Elias had built composite spears, a bow with carved nocks, a woven fish trap, water storage from sealed bark, defensive perimeter stakes. The wilderness was no longer hostile. It was inventory. Day 4, he discovered clay. The viewers leaned forward. He tested plasticity, added ash, constructed a crude kiln from stacked stone. He is inventing ceramics, whispered a scholar in disbelief. He is speed-running civilization, another muttered. On day 5, Elias stood at the center of what had become something terrifying. Not a campsite. A settlement. storage pits, tool racks, drying hides, preserved food reserves, mapped hunting zones. He wasn't surviving. He was scaling. High Arbiter Sealer's voice trembled. This trial measures resilience. Elias looked directly into the sky dome. Resilience is baseline. He held up a shaped stone axe. You tried to subtract our tools. He gestured around him. So I added more. The chamber erupted in argument. This invalidates comparative scoring. He has violated the spirit of the trial. He has demonstrated industrial acceleration under constraint. On day 6, he began experimenting with plant resins as adhesives. On day 7, the conclave ended it early. The dome retracted. Elias walked out wearing cured hide armor and carrying a polished composite spear. No swagger. No arrogance. Just calm. High Arbiter Sealer faced him. Did you train specifically for this? Elias blinked. I'm a data systems analyst. Murmurs. You have not lived primitively. I went camping as a kid. Stunned silence rippled outward like a shockwave. Any human could have done this, a scholar asked. Elias considered. Any adult? Yes. The chamber shifted from curiosity to unease. Why teach such outdated skills? Sealer demanded. You have starships. Elias smiled faintly. Because starships break. He tapped his temple. This doesn't. He turned toward the exit. One more thing. The chamber quieted. You call this the primal trial? He gestured back at the wilderness. We call it Tuesday. And somewhere deep in the conclave archives, a new advisory was quietly filed. Do not attempt technological deprivation strategies against humans. Risk assessment, exponential. Because when you take away human tools, you don't get helplessness. You get innovation at knife-point speed. And the galaxy learned something that day. You cannot strip humanity down to nothing. Nothing is where we start best.